So you want to main Kled. Well, do you like rednecks? Do you like mushroom juice? Do you like tacos? Do you hate trespassers? And do you want Skaarl to get in the house? Then Kled, the Cantanker Tonker Tonkerous Cavalier, is for you. Fuck this shit. Kled's lore is stupid. And it's amazing. He's a Noxian Yordle who has apparently held every single military position and title and been in every single military Noxian campaign ever. But right now he's taken this big chunk of Noxian land and claimed it for himself and his mount Skaarl, the Cowardly Lizard. Now if anybody enters his land, they are trespassers, whether they be Noxian or not. This generally ends in the same scenario, which is him murdering every single one of them while drunk on mushroom juice and constantly fighting with Skaarl. Skaarl, by the way, is an immortal lizard who literally cannot take damage whatsoever, but is just a little bitch and runs away all the time. It's also really fucking dumb. That's basically it. He's just a redneck Noxian Yordle constantly hallucinating and riding a dumbass scared immortal lizard while killing people. I must admit, that is a decently unique idea. In-game, Kled is all ham. Actually, no. Kled isn't just ham. He is turkey, bacon, chicken, fish, beef, frog, mystery meat, and my man meat all at once. Kled's entire kit and philosophy is to kill you, and when he's done killing you, he's gonna go kill someone else. And even if you get him low, he wants to then kill you even more. You're a trespasser. You're not allowed to be here. You must be removed so Kled can go and eat tacos with Skaarl.
After we finish murdering these folks, what do you think? Tacos? Yeah, tacos.
Everything Kled has in his kit makes him want to run in there and kill someone, and it doesn't matter who, tank, squishy, or teammates. Kled thrives on getting fed and absolutely destroying some random target, generally whoever's causing him issues, and then keep fighting everyone else. He's a strange champion in that safety is in the back of your mind when playing him. What matters is damage. Fuckloads of damage. You just get in there and rearrange the insides of some poor 80 carrier mage and then move on to the tank that was supposed to protect them. Now, your team can buff you if they want when you go in, but you don't need it. You're in battle, you thrive on this shit. You scream random gibberish to the top of your lungs and then tunnel harder than a Bronze 5 Riven player. Then maybe you live, maybe you die, but one thing is for certain, you're getting those fucking tacos. So Kled's passive is get in the fucking house, Skaarl. I almost have Skaarl back, just I need like one or two more autos. Oh dear. Oh fuck. Gimme. Skaarl! What timing? This is too much, okay? This is too much math and shit all over the screen. Look at this. What is this? What is this? It's actually pretty easy to describe, but just what? Okay, you got 2 health bars, all right? Your main one is Skaarl. When you run out of that health bar, Skaarl leaves, and you become really damn slow unless you're running at enemies. You gotta keep hurting enemies or objectives to get Skaarl back, and that's it, okay? Just, I'll explain Skaarl later. Okay, it's probably more difficult than Jin's Whisper or Tom Kench's W. I ain't having that shit, gosh darn it. Kled's Q is Rope Trap on a bear. It's a line skill shot, sticks to the champion hit, and if you remain near the champion for a short delay, you pull them towards you, deals extra damage on the pull, slows for 1.5 seconds, and here's some trapping bears math. Bear Trap on a Rope is Kled's Q when mounted. It's a simple, nice damage ability that when you stick to the target helps you engage on them more later. And his second Q is Pocket Shotgun, apparently. You fire 5 pellets in a cone, it knocks himself backwards, and you only take 20% damage after the first pellet. Restores Skaarl's courage, and here's some pew pew math. Pocket Pistol is the only new ability when Skaarl bails. It's mainly used for point-blank blasting of enemies to restore courage. The knockback can take you over walls if need be, but like I said, it's mainly used for getting your silly dinosaur back. Kled's W is a 4-hit passive. Kinda. It's okay though, cause we got him! Oh, I gotta get Skaarl back! Come here, you son of a bitch! Come here, you son of a bitch! Come here. Come here, you son of a bitch!
You're worthless.
You gain 150 attack speed on hit. It lasts 4 seconds or 4 attacks. The final hit deals max health damage, and here's some very angry redneck math. Violent Tendencies is a 4-hit passive, yes, but also kinda not what we're used to. It's an ability that is only a passive and activates when you auto attack regularly. Once it's done, it goes on cooldown for a bit before coming back later to be used again. Its ability is kinda weird and hard to use sometimes, even though it's like not hard to use sometimes. We'll discuss it later. Kled's E is Yip Yip Skaarl. You charge at an enemy. You deal physical damage, you gain 50% bonus movement speed, and it lasts 1 second. You can charge again through the same champion. The first charge can't go through terrain. The second charge can go through terrain if the situation allows it, and here's some slippery math. This ability is mainly used to get around and confuse your target. It makes you really slippery, like really difficult to catch. But it does pretty shit damage, unfortunately. But what's fun is that after you do the first charge, you can charge again into the target from almost any distance. So they try and flash away and attempt to flee, you can just follow them extremely easily. The most aggravating thing about this ability, however, is the fact that the first dash can't go through walls. That has got me killed on more than one occasion. I don't get why it can't go through walls, but it can't, and it pisses me off. Finally, Kled's ultimate is no going back now. We're going the fuck in.
Like,
we're going so hard in. I've never gone this hard before in my life. I am so hard. Yes. You charge to a target direction, gain a metric fuck ton of movement speed. The movement speed applies to allies going in the same direction. You gain a large shield over the duration, and you jump to the first enemy you see. Deals maximum health damage, cannot be cancelled, and the movement speed stays for a short time after. Get him, Skaarl! Kled's charge is like a silent ult that goes around terrain and you can't control. Once it's popped, you have committed and there's no going back. The scariest thing about this ultimate isn't the Kled barreling towards you, it's the everybody on the enemy team barreling towards you. Sivir ult isn't gonna save you from this shit. We are coming and there is no stopping this pain train. So skill max, I go QWE. Q because it's decent damage and the cooldown becomes very low at max rank. W next because it's a basic passive and the cooldown reduction is also nice. And E last because damage is shit. That's movement ability. But how do I play Kled? Come back, Skaarl! Kled is fucking hilarious. Riot cooked up probably one of the silliest yet most enjoyable to play champions in a while. Now don't get me wrong, I love most of the champions they've released lately, but few of them seem like they were supposed to be lighthearted fun. Now, nothing about Kled is lighthearted, but he sure as hell is fun.
I will be very honest. I'll put my pink word over here then. Hey.
That's a pink word.
Someone else put their pink word here.
Yeah, I got him! Fuck you, Vladimir, fuck! You see, Kled right now as a champion is okay, I guess, you know? He isn't too broken, but he does snowball really hard and can do a ton of damage. But he has literally one non-single target ability that's a tiny cone of a pocket pistol. Almost everything he does, he can only do to one person. But who cares, because you're Kled. Go ahead and fuck up that one person, because once you're done with them, it's on to the next. Plus, his passive forces him to go ham at the one point in the game you shouldn't be going ham, that being at low health. So if you get behind or aren't good enough to go ham as shit, you shouldn't be playing Kled. But those are the negatives. What's good and fun about Kled? Everything else.
I'm Kled, and this here's Skaarl. Prepare to die.
It's okay, I'm gonna get a tower. I'm coming up at your towers killed stat.
This guy's dead.
Shit.
Yeah, you may think that. But you're fucking wrong, kiddo. Think of the character you're playing. A Noxian Yordle who has over 15 or something separate military titles, who's been in every Noxian invasion ever, who is a complete hillbilly and shouts random shit while being a raging drunk, while hallucinating, while attacking everything on his team or otherwise, while riding an immortal cowardly lizard that apparently farts way too much. Kled was literally based off an old meme back in World War II era. He has so many stupidly funny and dumb quotes and is one of the few champions that say any kind of swear words.
Holy shit, where are we?
You play Kled for the quotes and silly ham nature of the champion and nothing else. I mean, fuck, Kled only has one friend and hates everyone else including himself. Kled's lore is a part of his adventures where Skaarl farted too much, so he got pissed off, left, attempted to talk to a snake about pie crusts, then realized the snake wasn't a snake, but actually the shadow of a rock, then attempted to kill a Noxian invasion army, and succeeded after getting Skaarl back. Riot just looked at this champion and said exactly this quote.
Shh. It's time to get violent. And weird.
And I gotta admit, I love this goddamn champion. Is he my favorite or anything? No, but he's just such a blast to play. Even with this overcomplicated passive and shit, Kled is just an angry, vicious, and rambunctious Yordle who only has one friend in the world, and that's his immortal dumbass lizard. And with that being said, let us discuss how to make big dick plays. Okay, so Skaarl. Skaarl is weird. All bonus health purchased goes to Skaarl and not Kled. When Skaarl loses its health, it flees and leaves Kled with less movement speed when running away from champions, but a larger attack range and less damage. Your job is to smack champions or smack objectives or last hit like a million minions to get Skaarl to come back and restore a portion of the health bar. That's Skaarl. Now, this doesn't mean go ham every time Skaarl runs away. You have common sense. You know that it may not be the best decision to go in when you're at low health, but if you're both fighting each other and it seems like it's a rather equal fight, try and get your silly lizard back, because if you do, the fight will instantly turn into your favor. In lane, you have no mana and a nice W passive. You can spam bear traps to get good damage, then follow up your violent tendencies. Be careful not to use your W proc on minions too often. I mean, at the end of the day, you have like no choice, you have to proc it, but if the enemy laner is like really itching to kill you, they will take the priority as soon as you proc it. Be aggressive, but don't overdo it. Minion aggro may do just a little bit too much damage and Skaarl may run off. Mid-game, it's time to charge. Barrel down lanes or through river or wherever you want and get some pretty fantastic ganks off on your enemies. Unlike other gankers this time, your team has no excuse not to follow up, because they have your insane movement speed now. You do a lot of damage, especially if you're ahead, so make the best of it. Late game, the enemy team will probably be more adept at killing you if you aren't already extremely fed. There's a good chance that once you go in on someone, the entire enemy team will swap target to you, especially when you jump off Skaarl. Use this to your advantage to have your team follow up the best they can and finish off everyone else while you're being focused down. Also, use your ult to pick off targets because 5 people barreling down the enemy jungle to kill one of them almost always works. For your builds, your masteries vary extensively. There are 3 good keystones being Fervor, Grasp, and Thunderlords. Here are masteries for each depending on your playstyle, however I personally love the Thunderlords one for the burst and easy trading combo in lane being Bear Trap Auto, then second Bear Trap proc. For runes, I go with Flat AD and Aura Penetration, and for builds, here's a pretty well-rounded core build that you can use with a few optional choices. For Kled counters, I go with Graves, Jax, and Gnar. Graves does a ton of damage and pushes very hard. Also, his E negates your bear trap pretty much every time. Jax, because you can block your violent tendencies, because it's really easy to tell when you have your W up. I mean, if you're going to go in, your W is automatically up and you can't control it, so you can just block it immediately. Not only that, but his consistent damage is extremely powerful and probably much better than yours. And Gnar, because he kites you forever and ever and ever. The only skin we have for Kled is Sir Kled, which doesn't make much sense because...
Lord Colonel Major Centurion Kled don't run! No, he don't!
So let's wrap up Kled. He's a very ham, very fun, very ham, very funny, and very ham champion. He snowballs really hard, but has trouble from behind and has a blast to play from his emotes specifically. He isn't really OP or broken or anything, but he isn't really shit at the moment either. I think he could use a couple quality of life changes and he'll become a pretty decent pick. I don't think his numbers are too bad, but some small things like animations and problems like that could be better for him. But before I go, here are the usual Kled clips. Enjoy. Can we take a moment to talk about how my top laner, who is Vladimir, mind you, so you know this is gonna really fucking suck, is named Ezuriel, like it's spelled wrong, and his club tag is called You Bitch. Your hair makes me think of Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, it because it like is.
Yeah, and that pretty much triggers me because my buddy mains Cloud in Smash 4, and oh my god.
Cloud busted.
Oh my god, dude. Okay.
I've been playing so much Dead by Daylight.
No, hey, quiet here, Western. I got this.
What?
Never mind.
Wait, what did I do?
I just told you to shut up because I wanted ult.
Oh.
Let's see me get this TF. Wow. Well, okay, that worked, I guess. Yep. All right.
Oh shit, this is a bad fucking idea. Ah!
Just hell. Oh,
Nice
that
job.
works. Probably that, or to like try to get a cheeky ult with his
Well.
Oh,
Bye, Chris.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, Chris.
I made a mistake.
You
All right,
just stood
everyone.
there.
Time to go in. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching my So You Want to Main Kled. If this guy got you the Challenger, then I appreciate the likes and subscribes from all of you beautiful people. If you want to check out any of the other So You Want to Mains, I would love you forever. Until next time, my name is Brick Yorkaday, and please don't fuck up my rank games. Bye-bye. See you, nerds.